Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Community Spotlight. Joining me today is Trey Locke. He's the Director of Irish Studies at the University of Montana. Trey Locke, thanks for coming in today.
Well, thanks for having me, Lewis. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Yes, well, we're happy to have you. We're talking about St. Patrick Day events that are going to be happening, Trey. There's a lot going on. You're telling me about a banquet that's going to be happening. So kind of give me some of the details of what's going to be happening here.
Okay, well actually what we have is a two-day event this year.
Okay.
And we have our traditional St. Patrick's Day, which is sponsored by the Friends of Irish Studies and the Ancient Order of Hibernians. Okay. And there's a calendar, begins at 8 o'clock with Mass. There's a parade, line up at 11, and then the parade at 12. Then there's a hurling game, that traditional Irish game, takes place in Washington Grizzly Stadium. There's Irish whiskey tasting in the Rhino Bar. For the kids, there's free carousel rides from 2 to 4. And then in the evening, we have the Great Irish Celebration, the banquet, which supports the Irish Studies program. And that's at the Holiday Inn Parkside from 6 to 9:30. There'll be lots of food, there'll be lots of music, dancing, there'll be lots of drink available as well, and it'll be a great celebration, and it supports the Irish Studies program up at the University of Montana.
Very cool. Well, I mean, it sounds like a fantastic event. Like, I'm getting excited just hearing about all this stuff. Trey, like, I also saw there's an auction that's going to be going on there
There's
as well.
an auction as part of it, and you can come along and participate in a live and silent auction, and if you want, you can also go online to Friends of Irish Studies and donate to the event. So I would encourage everybody to come down. You'll meet every Tom, Dick and Harry that has any connection to Ireland at it anyway, and it'll be a great, great celebration. And then the next day we have an international festival which focuses on Irish culture as well, and this is receiving a certain amount of sponsorship or support from the Irish Government Immigrant Support Programme. So that's a pretty big event, and I think it's important to remember that the Irish government sees Montana in a very, very special way. This is a very special place with a very special relationship to Ireland going back 150 years. So what we have here is a celebration of a culture that's been part of this state for over 150 years. So it's a great event, and I encourage everybody who has any love of Irish culture or Irish music to come along, support the banquet, support the parade, go to participate in the activities, and also come along to the International Festival the following day on Sunday in the UC.
Perfect, Trey Locke. Sir, thank you so much for coming down, giving us all that information. Again, time went by really quick, but again, everyone, there's all the information